Hey, it's Filet, and you're watching Filet TV, the ultimate YouTube channel. I'm no cinematographer, just a dude with a camera. We are working on a Meyers Manx Dune Buggy. This is a build update part 1 of the brilliant Bordeaux, color code 59P. It's just going to be a little bit of an intro and dash installation. We are going to glue the dashboard to the hood and get ready for the first steps. So if this is something you're interested in, let's get started. Okay, as you know, I just picked up my Dune Buggy bodies. They were on order for a couple of months from Costa Mesa, California. We got them home safely, no scratches. We got the bodies put on the correct chassis. And now what I'm kind of going to do is, briefly go over some of the parts that I got that comes with it and some of the extra things that I needed to order, like the mounting kits, which are really important because they do supply you with everything you need when you order it. So like I said, we got the body set down on the pan. And I'm going to take a look at it. And I know there's some, pretty tricky things going on with the way the dashboard goes on. And there's a, metal brace that goes in between that, put on the windshield. Once you get the gas tank and everything installed, your hood's going to be your last thing. So you want to get the dash ready to go prior to that. So in this first video, like I said, we're going to look at just the dash components and get that assembled. And then I'm going to start getting ready to bolt this thing down onto the pan as one of the first steps. So do me a favor, mash the like button and share this with your friends and come back and see the follow-up on these. It's going to be great. The first car we're going to be working on is going to be this Bordeaux, which is just an unbelievable color. Here's some of the mounting hardware that you need to order, which is these come with a lot of it comes with the kit. But here's your windshield assembly mounts, the roll bar mounts. This is the rear mount that gets twisted a little bit and mounted to the back shocks. These are the ones that go along the lateral of the body. And then we have the ones that go up front below the gas tank to the beam. Also got a shift knob and the Meyers Manx. More smiles per mile. License plate frame. And I got a keychain coming, but it hasn't got here yet. So there's going to be a lot to do to get this going. The first step is going to be just to make sure it's sitting here square. I'm not going to rush into anything, but I'm going to make sure it's square. Then we're going to drill it and get the body mounted to the pan. But I think I'm just going to kind of video quietly, maybe. And we'll just look at every square inch of this thing. As you can see, we're going to have to get the lights mounted. Fortunately, they put the emblems on for us. I couldn't imagine putting a license plate here, but I guess that's what you're supposed to do. And I think I might go in here and touch all this up with some black paint because it's pretty scuffed. I think that's definitely going to be the call before I get it mounted. Over here we have the 3 roll bars. I made sure to tie them down so they don't mistakenly fall and hit the new bodies. We also have the dash. You can see I got a little red steering wheel. And there's also this dash frame that I have to figure out how this all goes together. Also had 3 windshield sets that came with it that are down there. And that's about it for now. And this is what the dash frame looks like. It kind of sits in there. You'll see the steering column will bolt into this place. Windshield will bolt into here, and then the hood will bolt onto the top. Lots of measuring to do. And I measure 10 times and then drill once, hopefully. Okay, trying to catch you up on what's going on here. It's hard to tell because of the lighting we got going on, but the dash actually has to be molded to the hood. So that's what we are attempting to do here. Let me see if I can get this thing out in the sun. Okay, here's the view of the underside where it needs to be glassed. It's kind of a weird angle, but you got to get in there and glass these two together. And this is a view of the dash where it is taped into place onto the hood. We use this aluminum tape because it's the strongest. Okay, one of the next things you need to do is get this all drilled out. We put these brackets in here that hold in the windshield into place. I tell you, it's pretty hairball drilling on brand spanking new fiberglass. But fortunately, we have an expert here.
Gives you a little bit of room to move it around.
Right.
If you get it too tight, there's no fudge room. It's just no fudge room at all.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, here is the inside of the dash. You can see the bolt holes for the windshield is right there. But you can see the great job we did on laying the fiberglass to merge the dash and the hood together. This is a pretty important thing. I wanted to get this done out of the way because once I start bolting it up, I want to keep moving. And here is a look with the dash laminated to the hood. And these brackets are what's going to hold in the windshield. As you can see, did a pretty clean job. There's a little bit of plastic there, but you're not going to see it because the railing for the top of the windshield goes there. So this is one of the first things that I wanted to do because, you know, once I put the hood into place, I want to have the dash there so I can make sure that everything is going to be nice and square. So back to bolting this thing down. That'll be the first adventure for the morning. Anyways, I'm not going to bore you guys with just looking at these things, you know, it is eye candy. But you have to get to work on this eventually. So, you know, we got all the hardware you need to mount the windshield frame and the dash. But first, we've got to get this thing settled in. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here because it's going to kind of be a long one. I'm going to get things moved around, get this up on jack stands, and start measuring this out. And we're going to maybe get the body bolted down on the next video. That's it for now, guys. Hope you like it. Hope you guys come along for the ride. Don't forget to mash the like button, tell your friends, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell because I am going to keep you guys updated on this project. Thanks for watching PHILA TV. Ciao.